All right, I just wanted to show you what we did in class today, and hopefully this will help you understand. So we're trying to figure out where gas is coming from in the bath bomb and water. And there's really two different claims. No new matter was created, but the matter was reused, or new matter was created. So we started by labeling that these two boxes represent the bath bomb and water. And we decided that we would represent the particles that were found those by just doing circles. So in the bath bomb, we just filled in 6 circles to represent the particles that were in there. And the same thing with the water. And if our claim is that no new matter was created, then the gas had to come from these things. And so we decided that when they react, and those two things are going to react to produce the gas. So we're going to put an X through or cross through 2 of those, and that just represents the gas being produced from that bath bomb. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, where we still had 6 before. And we're going to do the same thing with the water. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got rid of 2, which became the gas. And so we can see very clearly we did not add any matter, but it was simply coming from the bath bomb of water. So if this was a closed system, and here's my water bottle, a closed system, then in a closed system, we should not, this was closed, these gases had nowhere to go. We started with 6 and 6, we ended with 6 and 6. I'm going to actually cross it out, so those aren't there. So that should be, in a closed system, the mass should stay the same because we have not added or taken away any of that matter, any of these particles. Now then we opened up this water bottle, and many people could hear the gas leave. So in an open system, if we have taken some of that bath bomb and formed it into gas, some of the water into gas, and we open this, these particles left this system. So reality, some of the bath bomb, some of the water left as gas. So we should see the number of particles have, if these 4 leave, we have less mass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 versus the 6. So we would see a decrease in the mass. Now, if on the other hand, we had one where no new matter was created, we're going to start with the same thing. So we still have our bath bomb, so we're going to do our dots on this, and we still have our water, just like before. But this time, we are saying something new was formed. So we started with the bath bomb and our water. And this time, there was some new matter being created with new gas formed from this reaction. So I'm going to color those gases orange. So when we add these two together, instead of nothing new, we're saying a new gas is being formed. So new gas, which we can label, which remember is matter, which has mass. Okay, so if that's the case, we have our plastic water bottle, one more time, in a closed system. Okay, so in the closed system, if we have added this new matter, we've added this gas, it was created, and we added it to the system, well, we should have more matter, and matter is made of mass. So if in this case, we should see an increase of mass in the closed system. In an open system, so we open it up, and if we started with this, and these gases left, we're still going to be left with a bath bomb and water. So in this, if something new was created, we're going to be left with what was there in the first place, whether it's dissolved or not. So if that's the case, we would see in an open system, we would see that the mass should stay the same, because whatever we started with is still going to be there, and this gas would escape out in the open system. So then we took a look at the class data, looking at what does the evidence tell us. And in class, our evidence showed in a closed system, almost everybody had the same mass. So this was an agreement with our data. And most of us saw a decrease in the open system. So this also was an agreement with our data, with our evidence. So what you'll do on the other side, after filling this in, is you're going to decide which of these two claims is correct. You're going to use three pieces of evidence. It could be our class data showed that in a closed system, there was no change in the mass. Your reasoning is going to tell us why it supports the claim you picked. What's the science behind it? Give me the information you understand. The evidence has to be something we collected or learned about in class. Otherwise, it does not count as evidence. Your reasoning is really the why and because. What's the science behind it to support that claim?